welcome to our 10-minute abs. I'm going to start the timer and we are going to start in tabletop. All right, so when you're ready, hands at your shoulders, knees come close together, pull your upper back together, get a good squeeze, and then extend your right leg back, and we're going to do a little tippy toe to the side as much as you can, and then bring it back. All right, and so how is this core? This is core because you're only going as far as you can. Your abs squeeze to allow the leg to move. And then we're stretching out our hips and stabilizing so that we don't cheat and make our hip flexors tighten when we get to the core. So tap away as much as you can. Ooh, your core has to hold you so that that tap can happen. Doesn't matter how far you go. And let's get one more tap, 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 tap. Bring it back to center and then switch to the other side. I'll give you another view. Hands under shoulders. Go ahead and extend your opposite leg back. Don't knock over your coffee because that would be no bueno. And then get a good tap, tap, tap. And so go as much as your hip allows, but use your core to squeeze so that maybe your leg will get more range of motion. And it's a tap, 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 tap. Your leg that's not moving is stabilizing. And then we're with the hip, and then we're getting range of motion on the tap away leg. All right, use your upper body nice and strong. Good, your core works to hold you in place. Breathe, exhale, firm upper body. Good, get one more in, tap away. And then bring it on back. And then reset. If you have a cushion or double up your mat, go ahead and come to kneeling position. Toes are flexed behind you. Tuck your pelvis under, stretch your arms forward. Trust fall back. Your abs catch you like with a good morning or good afternoon hug, whatever time it is for you, and stretch and sweep around. Toes are flexed, butts tucked, abs squeeze, trust fall back. You don't have to slap yourself like that. You can just get into it. I just like to do that to be like reminding my brain that these are the muscles. These are the muscles, brain, right here. Turn them on, activate, find that fall back, sweep around. Good, get a couple more in. Toes are flexed, hips are working like bookends, squeezing there. Trust fall back. Sweep it around, get one more in. Nice trust fall, backwards hinge. Reset, let it go. Remove the pillow or cushion, unravel your mat. Come to a plank position, feet are hip width apart. Use your upper back muscles, let the top of your head stretch nice and long. Good, breathe. And then let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Good, a couple more times, breathe in. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Don't let that back sink. Keep the hips lifted. Breathe in. Expand your ribcage like an accordion. And then exhale. Get one little stretch back. And we're coming back to our tabletop. We're going to add on. Knees are close to the center line of your body. Extend your right leg back. Take one handprint forward with your left hand. And then do your tippy toe. See if that feels different on your core. All right? So get your tippy toe in. I'm going to make sure I give a good timer here. And bring it back. All right, so it's not cheating to press through your hand. We want to encourage that whole side of the core to engage. Good. All right, if that feels okay with your handprint pressing, choice to bring your opposite arm up with your thumb pointing to the ceiling, and then find your tap. It might be like, whoa, I can't go as far. A-okay. This is core, not Pilates. Even though it looks like Pilates maybe. So you want to use your core. I'm not focused so much on the hip, just the mobility and the core working so the legs can move. Good. One more tap away and then bring it back and reset and switch. Go ahead and switch to your opposite leg. If you're on your left side, switch left. Handprint forward with your opposite arm. So if your left leg is back, right hand is forward, and then find your tap. And then in some ways this might be easier to kind of balance. And I want it to be easier for range of motion, but I want your core to work more. Good, let the top of your head stretch nice and long. And then if that handprint feels okay, go ahead and test what it feels like to bring your arm up with the thumb pointing to the ceiling. Maybe your tap isn't as far, and that's okay, because we're not testing the hips, we're testing the core for strength. Good, hip mobility, core strength, it's all connected. Good, get a couple more in. Good. Whole body's working as a unit. The core is the focus. You got it. Get one more tap away. Tap, 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 tap. And then go ahead ahead and reset. Hands under shoulders, cat-cow, round your upper back, let your low back arch. Good, and then if you need a little wiggle, wiggle side to side, go for it. Step back into your plank, hands under shoulders, step your feet back, hip width apart, squeeze your upper back muscles, neck is stretching nice and long. Breathe in, let your exhale be longer than your inhale, blow it out. 3 more breaths, breathe in. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale, good. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale longer than inhale, good. 1 more breath, keep those hips lifted, keep your core tight. And then let's come on down for surfboard. All right, so for surfboard, squeeze your abs tight, lift your legs up, but not too high. So don't go higher than your hip flexors. Good, arms come behind you, thumbs point to the ground. And then we're gonna sweep the arms forward so that your thumbs are pointing to the ceiling. So legs are lifted, head is neutral, can be rested out on the mat or lifted up. Sweep your arms forward, sweep your arms back. This is not a real swimming stroke, so do not try this in the pool because it probably won't work. This is a surfboard balance. So your abs are balancing so that the rest of your body can reach and lengthen and lift. So use your core. Rose is in the house. She's like, I love surfing. Don't you, Rosie Posey? All right, surf it out. I'm no longer locking Rose on the other side of the house because she's had so many requests for appearances. And she gets a little pet with that surfy sweep. All right, 2 more. Let's go. 1 more. And reset. Go ahead and come back up to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to do a little side to side, rib cage. And then we're going to circle it out. So let the tops of your feet press into the ground. Shift with your rib cage and your hip to your right. Bring it forward, bring it left, and bring it back. And so let this fluid mixing bowl movement come from your core and challenge yourself how far you can go forward and back. You can kiss your pet on the way. Do you, and then reverse the other direction. All right, so hips, rib cage, core, hips, rib cage, core. Circle it around, and if you're like, oh yay, this is easy, fantastic, we're going to use this method to make it not so easy to challenge our bodies, all right? This is just a preempt. All right, reset. When you're ready, come to your forearms. You can make a nice tight fist if that feels good. Go ahead and step it back. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Flex your toes, and then we're going to do that mixing bowl circle here. It's going to be smaller, so you can use your toes to give you a little forward side, back and side. Forward side, mix that bowl. Yes, mix it, mix it, mix it, and then reverse the other direction. So your toes work to give you that little forward movement, but it's the center of your body, your rib cage. Good. Mixing bowl circle. You got it. A couple more. Circle, circle, circle. And then reset. Go ahead and come back to kneeling. Grab the pillow or cushion if you need. Push your pelvis under, arms come forward, chest fall back. And then bring it up, sweep your arms around. Good. Trust fall back. Feel that connection between the hips, stabilizing, stretching, and then the abs going, I love you, I'm gonna work for you all day, all night. That's right. Get it, get it, get it. Thankfully, I'm not a singer, right? All right, couple more. Trust fall back. Woohoo! And get 1 more in. Keep that anchor. Get a reset. Come back to your plank position. Hands under shoulders. Step it back. Good. And now zip it forward and back. So you're getting a little foot bonus. A foot bonus. And that you're stretching, I hope, your feet, your ankles, your calves. But I want that zip up to come from your core. Zip and zip and zip and zip. 2 more. Zip. Okay, hold it there. We're coming down to our forearms. Down, down, up, up, and then switch the other side. Down, up, up. Alternate switch. Forearm to up and switch. Da 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 da. Keep it going. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up. A couple more. Down, down, up. You got it. down. Get one more on each side if you can. You can't. Down, down, up. You got it. Down, down, up. Reset. And go ahead and stretch it all the way back. Hips to heels, arms come forward, suction cup your hands. Let it sink back. Good. Breathe and exhale. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Spider crawl, walk your hands forward, let your butt sink back. And give yourself a high five. You don't have to do it behind, you can do it any way you want. Enjoy your day.